So couple days ago, it got night, and it was about time to lay down, and there was a knocking on the door. I thought maybe it was a late delivery. So I looked out there, and there was a young girl with a tattoo on her face, acting all scared. Maybe I shouldn't have gone outside, but I did. And one thing led to another, and that poor girl needed a ride home. She was in a bad situation. We called the police, but they never showed up. So I just couldn't have this young girl sitting on my doorstep. So I called her one of those ride services, and I paid out of my own pocket to send this girl with a tattoo on her face on home. And about time she rode over the hill, here come the police. So we talked it over. I'm always getting involved with something I shouldn't. Yesterday, I was in the kitchen and we were about to find some lunch to eat. I saw this man walking by in the front yard, a little different than the normal man that walked by in the front yard. And then I saw him throw some trash down in my yard. And the fire raged up in me, and I put on my flip-flops, because that's what angry men do, and I went stomping outside, and I said, "Hey, buddy, you mind not throwing that trash in my ditch?" He was a round fella with greasy hair and a big old coat, and he said, No, I didn't throw it down. I just picked it up. Then I threw it down." You can't argue with some people. So I said, "Well, okay, but please don't throw trash in my ditch. I spend too much time picking up the trash out here." He said, "Okay." Then as a good comeback, he said, "You got any tobacco? You got any cigarettes?" "No, sir, I don't have cigarettes." "You got any cigars? How about dip, Skoal, Copenhagen, anything, any kind of tobacco products?" "No, sir." So I waved my hand and started to walk away. "Beer, you got any beer?" Now, I had a couple beers, but I wasn't giving it to that man. "Bologna sandwich." He started to walk off, and I thought, my goodness, if a fella is so down and out, he'll ask a stranger for a bologna sandwich. Whew, I better do something. So I said, "Well, hold on right there." So I went in the house and I grabbed some peanut butter and rubbed some on a piece of bread and folded it up and took it out there, and I paper towel to him in my fancy angry flip-flops. Oh, by then he'd changed his mind and he was picking up trash out of the ditch. "Here's an old phone book. Don't you need it?" "No, sir. They already threw one in the ditch before. Now keep in mind it was soaking wet inside a bag." "Well, don't you want to use the phone book?" "No, sir. Here's your peanut butter and bread." "Well, thank you." So I gave him kind of a weird handshake, and he seemed a little bit happier. And then he went on, and I thought, goodness gracious, how do I get involved in these things? And then I went on back in the house and told my wife, and all she could do was just shake her head. If only I just stayed inside, I'd have more peanut butter. But I wouldn't have a good story about the round man that wanted a bologna beer sandwich.